semester does with Stanton Parks and Rec. It grew out of our regular ASC Drama Club program, which was supposed to end at 13. And then some kids just wouldn't stop coming. So I made them their own club, and then they bring in new kids occasionally, and we all get to be indoctrinated into what is not a cult of Shakespeare. This semester we dove deep into the text of Romeo and Juliet, learning more about Shakespeare's verse and his rhetoric, his opportunities for audience contact, quite a bit of combat even, all sorts of things that we're not able to go into with the younger drama club who are working on their ability to enter and exit and say lines, which is already hard enough. But having the privilege of working with an older group who have been studying theater for a little bit of time gives us the privilege of doing that deeper work. This performance grew out of my desire to work on Romeo and Juliet without doing any intimacy work. So these are the scenes in Romeo and Juliet in which the lovers are never on stage together. You're welcome. Couple items of business. Please note the emergency exits illuminated by the green Christmas exit signs at the back of the house in the case of an emergency. Exit. There are stools on stage. They are called the gallant stools. They are for audience, and you are welcome to sit in one. If at any point you decide, I'd like an immediate free upgrade, please upgrade yourself. The actors would be thrilled. Though we have been working on this for the past 3-ish months, we were supposed to perform last weekend, but weather got in the way, so thank you for being here for our do-over. As always, when schedules are strange and adrenaline is high, there may be a bit of textual instability that infiltrates the cast today, and they may call for a line. So you may hear them say the word prithee, which means please help me, and I, sitting right there, will help them. Nobody panic. It's going to be fine. So just breathe or die. Those are your choices. So reminder for those backstage as well. We are recording this performance. We will make it available for everybody to watch and send to all of their relatives forever for all of posterity through the camp YouTube channel. So you are free to be here now. We do not have a photographer in the house. So if you feel the need to take photos, I don't blame you. Go nuts. Send them to me after. Just please no flash and make sure your device doesn't make any sound. On that note, please turn the ringers off on your cell phones. The lights are on. We can see you. I will shame you if your phone goes off. Don't be that person. This performance should run about 20 minutes. We'll see. It's going to be a great time. Thank you all for being here, and please enjoy the Senior ASC Drama Club's performance of most of the middle of Romeo and Juliet.
Gray-eyed morn smiles on the frowning night, checkering the eastern clouds with streaks of light. The earth that's nature's mother is her tomb, but is her burying grave that is her womb. And from her womb children of diverse kind, who sucking on her natural bosom find many for many virtues excellent, none but for some, and yet all different. Oh, mickle is a powerful grace that lies in plants, herbs, stones, and their true qualities. For not so vile that on the earth doth live, but to the earth some special good doth give, nor aught so good but strained from that fair use, revolts from true birth, stumbling on abuse. Virtue itself turns vice, being misapplied, and vice sometime by action dignified. Within the infant rind of this weak flower, poison hath residence, and medicine power. For this, being smelt, but that part cheers each part. Being tasted stays all senses with the heart. Two such opposed kings encamp them still. In man, as well as herbs, grace and rude will. And where the worser is predominant, full soon the canker death eats up that plant.
Good morrow, father.
Benedicite! What early tongue so sweet saluteth me? Young son, it argues its tempered head so soon to bid good morrow to thy bed. Or, if not so, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight?
That last is true, the sweeter rest was mine.
God pardon sins, thou with Rosaline.
Rosaline, my ghostly father. No, I have forgot that name, and that name's woe.
That's my good son. But where hast thou been?
I'll tell thee, and thou ask it me again. I have been feasting with mine enemy, where, on a sudden, one hath wounded me, that's by me wounded. Both are remedies within thy help and holy physic lies. I bear no hatred, blessed man, for lo, my intercession likewise steads my foe.
Be plain, good son, and homely in thy drift. Riddling confession finds, but riddling shrift.
Then plainly know my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet. As mine on hers, so hers is set on mine, and all combined, save what thou must combine by holy marriage. When and where and how we met, we wooed, and made exchange of vow, I'll tell thee as we pass. But this I pray, that thou consent to marry us today?
Holy Saint Francis! What changes here? Is Rosaline about its love so dear, so soon forsaken? Young men's love, that lies not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes. Oh, Jesu Maria! What a deal of brine hath washed thy sallow cheeks of Rosaline? How much salt water thrown away in waste, to season love that of it doth not taste? And art thou changed? Pronounce the sentence then. Women may fall when there's no strength in men.
Thou chidst me oft for loving Rosaline!
For doting, not for loving, pupil mine.
And badst me bury love?
Not in a grave to lay one in, another out to have.
I pray thee, chide me not. Her I love now doth grace for grace and love for love allow. The other did not so.
Oh, she knew well. Thy love did read by ropes that could not spell. But come, young waverer, come, go with me. In one respect I'll thy assistant be. For this alliance may so happy prove, to turn your household's rancor to pure love.
Oh, let us hence, I stand on sudden haste.
Wisely and slow. They stumble but run fast.
The clock struck 9 when I did send the nurse. In half an hour she promised to return. Perchance she cannot meet him? That's not so. Oh, she is lame. Love's herald should be thoughts which 10 times faster glides than the sun's beams, driving back shadows over lowery hills. Therefore do nimble pinioned doves draw love, and therefore hath the windswift Cupid wings. Now is the sun upon the hindmost hill of this day's journey, and from 9 till 12 is 3 long hours, and yet she is not come. Had she affections and warm youthful blood, she would be in motion as a ball. My words would bandy her to my sweet love, and his to me. But old folks, many fain as they were dead, unwieldy, slow, heavy, and pale as lead. Oh, God, she comes. Now, honey nurse, what news? Now, good. Sweet nurse. Oh, Lord, why look'st thou sad? The news be sad, yet tell them merrily. If good, thou changest the music of sweet news by playing it to me with so sour a face.
I am a-weary. Give me leave a while. Fie, how my bones ache. What a jounce have I?
Wouldst thou had my bones and I thy news? Now, good, nurse, I pray thee speak.
Jesu, what haste! Can you not stay a while? Can you not see how I am out of breath?
How art thou out of breath when thou hast the breath to say to me that thou art out of breath? The excuse that thou dost make in this delay is longer than the tale thou dost excuse. Is the news good or bad? Say either, and I'll stay the circumstance. Let me be satisfied. Is good or bad?
Well, you have made a simple choice. You do not have to choose a man, Romeo. No, not he. Though his face be better than any man's, and his leg sells all men's, and for a hand, and a foot, and a body, though they be not to be talked of, yet they are past compare. He is not the flower of courtesy, but I warrant him as gentle as a lamb. Go thy ways, wench, serve God. What, have you dined at home?
No, but all this did I know before. What says he of our marriage? What of that?
Lord, how my head aches! It beat as if it would break into 20 pieces. My back. Oh, my back. At other side. Oh, my back. Beshrew your heart for sending me about to catch my death with Johnson up and down.
My faith, I am sorry that thou art not well. Now, sweet nurse, what says my love?
Your love says, like an honest gentleman, and a courteous, and a kind, and a handsome, and I warrant a virtuous. Where is your mother?
honest gentleman, where is your mother?
God's lady dear, are you so hot? Is this the poultice for my aching bones? Henceforward, do your messaging yourself.
You're such a coil. Come now, what says Romeo?
Have you got leave to go to Strip today?
I have.
Then hie you hence to Friar Laurence cell. There stays a husband to make you a wife. Now comes the wanton blood up in your cheeks. They'll be in scarlet straight at any news. Hie you to the church, I must another way. I am the drudge, and do toil in your delight, but you will bear the burden soon at night. Hie you to the church. I must go another way.
Hie to high fortune. Honest nurse, farewell.
I pray thee, good Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot, the capitals are abroad, and if we meet, we shall not escape abroad. Now these hot days is mad blood stirring.
Thou art like one of these fellows, that when he enters the confines of a tavern, claps me his sword upon the table and says, God send me no need of thee, but by the operation of the second cup draws him on the drawer, when indeed there is no need.
Am I like such a fellow?
Come, thou'rt as hot a jack in thy mood as any in Italy, and as soon moved to be moody, and as soon moody to be moved.
In what too?
Nay, and there were two such, we should have none shortly, for one would kill the other. Thou wilt quarrel with a man that hath a hair more or hair less in his beard than thou hast. Thou wilt quarrel with a man for cracking nuts, having no other reason but because thou hast hazel eyes. What eye but such an eye would spy out such a quarrel? Thy head is as full of quarrels as an egg is full of meat, and yet thy head hath been beaten as addle as an egg for quarreling. Thou hast quarreled with a man for coughing in the street because he hath wakened your dog that hath lain asleep in the sun. Dost thou not follow up with a tailor for wearing his new doublet before Easter, and another for tying his new shoes with old ribbon, and yet thou wilt tutor me for quarrel.
And I were so apt to quarrel as thou art. Any man should buy the fee simple of my life for an hour and a quarter.
The fee simple? Oh, simple.
On my head, here comes the capitalist.
By my deal, I care not.
Gentlemen, good e'en. A word with one of you?
And but one word with one of us. Couple it with something. Make it a word and a blow.
You shall find me apt enough to that, sir, and you will give occasion.
Can you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consortest with Romeo.
Consort. What? Dost thou make minstrels of us, and thou make us minstrels? Look to hear nothing but discords. Here is my fiddlestick. Here shall make you dance. Zoom, consort!
We talk here in the public haunt of men. Either withdraw into some private place, or risen coldly with your grievances, or else depart. Here, all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes were made to look, and let them gaze. I will not budge for no man's pleasure eye.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man. Romeo, the love I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain.
Tybalt, the reason that I have to love thee doth much excuse the appertaining rage at such a greeting. Villain am I none, therefore farewell, as thou knowest me not.
Boy, this does not excuse the injuries that thou hast done me. Therefore turn and draw.
I do protest I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise, till thou shalt know the reason of my love. Therefore, good Capulet, which name I tender dearly as mine own, be satisfied.
Oh, calm, dishonorable, vile submission. Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you walk?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Good king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives. That I mean to make bold with all. And you can use me hereafter, driving the rest of the 8. Will you pluck your sword out of his pilcher by the ears? Make haste, let's mind about your ears ere it be out.
I am for you.
Gentle Mercutio, put your rapier up.
Come, sir, your passado.
Draw, Benvolio, beat down their enemies. Gentlemen, for shame, forbear this outrage. Till Mercutio, the prince expressly hath forbid this band Tybalt, who in hour hath been my cousin. O sweet Juliet, thy beauty hath made me effeminate, and in my temper softened valor's steel.
Oh, Romeo! Romeo! Brave Mercutio is dead. That gallant spirit hath aspired the clouds which too untimely here did scorn the earth.
This day's black fate on more days doth depend. This but begins the woe others must end.
The Prince of Fear is Tybalt back again.
He again, in triumph and Mercutio slain, away to heaven respective lenity, and fire and fear be my conduct now. Now, Tybalt, take the villain back again that late thou gavest me, for Mercutio's soul is but a little way above our heads, staying for thine to keep him company. Either thou or I or both must go with him.
Thou wretched boy that didst consort him here, shalt with him hence. This shall determine that.
Romeo, away, be gone! The citizens are up and Tybalt slain. Stand not amazed, the prince will doom thee death if thou art taken. Hence be gone, away.
Oh, I am fortune's fool.
Why dost thou stay?
Gallop apace, you fiery-footed steeds, towards Phoebus' lodging. Such a wagoner as Phaeton would whip you to the west and bring in cloudy night immediately. Spread thy close curtain, love-performing night, that runaways' eyes may wink, and Romeo leap to these arms, untalked of and unseen. Lovers can see to do their amorous rites by their own beauties, or, if love be blind, it best agrees with night. Come, civil night, thou sober-suited matron all in black, and learn me how to lose a winning match, played for a pair of stainless maidenhoods. Come, gentle night. Come, loving, black-browed night, give me my Romeo, and when I shall die, take him and cut him out in little stars, and he shall make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night and pay no worship to the garish sun. Oh, I have bought the mansion of a love, but not possessed it, and though I am sold, not yet enjoyed. So tedious is this day, as is the night before some festival to an impatient child that hath new robes and may not wear them. Oh, here comes my nurse. And now, nurse, what news?
He's dead! He's dead! We are undone, lady. We are undone. Alack the day, he's gone. He's killed. He's dead!
Can heaven be so envious?
Romeo can, though heaven cannot. Oh, Romeo, whoever would have thought it, Romeo?
What devil art thou that dost torment me thus? Hath Romeo slain himself?
I saw the wound. I saw it with mine eyes. A piteous corpse, a bloody piteous corpse, pale as ashes, all bedaubed in blood.
Oh, break my heart, poor bankrupt, break at once!
Tybalt, the best friend I had, courteous Tybalt, honest gentleman that ever I should live to see thee dead.
What storm is this that blows so contrary? Is Romeo slaughtered, and is Tybalt dead?
Tybalt is gone, and Romeo banished. Romeo that killed him, he is banished.
Oh God, did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood?
It did. Alas the day, it did.
Oh, serpent heart, hid with a flowering face. Did ever dragon keep so fair a cave? Despised substance of divinest show, just opposite to what thou justly seemst, a damned saint, an honorable villain. Was ever book containing such vile matter so fairly bound? That deceit could dwell in such a gorgeous palace.
There's no faith, no trust, no honesty in men all perjured, all forsworn, all not, all dissemblers. Shame come to Romeo.
Blister be thy tongue for such a wish. He was not born to shame. Upon his brow shame is ashamed to sit. Oh, what a beast was I to chide at him.
Will you speak well of him that killed your cousin?
Shall I
memory like damned guilty deeds to sinners' minds. Tybalt is dead, and Romeo banished. That one word banished hath slain 10,000 Tybalts. There is no end, no limit, measure bound in that word's death. No woe can that word sound. Where is my father and my mother, nurse?
Weeping and wailing over Tybalt's corpse. Will you go to them? I'll bring you thither.
Wash they his wounds with tears? Mine shall be spent when theirs are gone for Romeo's banishment. Nurse, I'll to my wedding bed, and death, not Romeo, take my maidenhead.
I'll find Romeo to comfort you. I want to dwell where he is. Hark ye! Your Romeo will be here by night. I'll to him. He is hid at Laurence's cell.
Oh, find him and bid him come to take his last farewell.
Romeo, come forth, thou fearful man. Affliction is enamored in thy parts, and thou art wedded to calamity.
Father, what news?
I bring thee tidings of the prince's doom.
What less than doomsday is the prince's doom?
A gentler judgment vanished from his lips. Not body's death, but body's banishment.
Banishment? Be merciful. Say death.
Hear from
For
Wren.
exile hath more terror in his look, much more than death. Do not say banishment.
Hear from Verona, art thou banished. Be patient, for the world is broad and wide.
There is no world without Verona walls, but purgatory, torture, hell itself. Hence, banished is banished from the world, and world's exile is death. Then exile is death mistermed. Calling death banishment, thou cuts my head off with a golden axe and smiles upon the stroke that murders me.
A deadly sin. A rude unthankfulness, thy fault our law calls death. But the kind prince taking thy part hath rushed aside the law, and turned that black word death to banishment. This is dear mercy, and thou seest it not.
'Tis torture and not mercy. Heaven is here, where Juliet lives, and every cat and dog and little mouse, every unworthy thing live here in heaven and may look on her, but Romeo may not. More validity, more honorable state, more courtship lives in carrion flies than Romeo. They may seize on the pure wonder of dear Juliet's hand and steal immortal blessing from her lips, but Romeo may not. He is banished. They are free men, but I am banished. How hast thou the heart, being a divine, a ghostly confessor, a sin absolver, and my friend professed, to mangle me with that word banished?
Then fond madman, hear me a little speak.
Oh, thou wilt speak again of banishment!
Oh, give thee armor to keep off that word. Adversity, sweet milk, philosophy to comfort thee, though thou art banished.
Yet banish it. Head up, philosophy! Unless philosophy can make a Juliet, displant a town, reverse a prince's doom, it helps not, it prevails not. Talk no more.
Oh, then I said the madmen have no ears?
How should it have been that wise men have no eyes?
Let me dispute with thee of thy estate.
Thou canst not speak of that does not feel. Wert thou as anxiety, Juliet thy love an hour, but married Tybalt, murdered. Doting like me, and like me, banish it then. Mightst thou speak then, mightst thou tear thy hair and fall upon the ground as I do now, taking the measure of an unmade grave.
Arise. One knocks. Good Romeo, hide thyself.
Not I, unless that the breath of heart-sick groans mist-like enfold me from the search of eyes.
Hark how they knock.
Who's there?
Romeo, arise, thou wilt be taken.
Stillwater!
Stand up. Run to my study.
By and by!
God's will, what simpleness is this? I come. Who knocks so hard? Whence come you? What's your will?
Let me come in and you shall know my name. I come from Lady Juliet.
Welcome.
Oh, holy friar. Oh, tell me, holy friar, where is my lady's boy?
cursed hand murdered her kinsman. Oh, tell me, Friar, tell me, in what vile part of this anatomy does my name lodge? Tell me that I may sack the hateful mansion.
Hold thy desperate hand! Thou hast amazed me. By my holy order, I thought thy disposition better tempered. Hast thou slain Tybalt? Wilt thou slay thyself and slay thy lady that in thy life lies by doing damned hate upon thyself? What? Rouse thee, man, thy Juliet is alive. For whose dear sake thou wast but lately dead, there art thou happy. Tybalt would kill thee, but thou slewest Tybalt. There art thou happy. The law that threatened death becomes thy friend and turns it to exile. There art thou happy. A pack of blessings light upon thy back. Happiness courts thee in her best array, but like a mishaven in stolen wench, thou pouts upon thy fortune and thy life. Take heed, for such die miserable. Go, get thee to thy love as was decreed. Send her chamber hence and comfort her, but look thou stay not till the watch be set, for then thou canst not pass to Mantua, where thou shalt live till you find it time to blaze your marriage, reconcile your friends, beg pardon of the prince, and call thee back, with 20,000 times more joy than thou wouldst forth in lamentation. Go before, nurse. Commend me to thy lady, and bid her hasten all the house to bed. Romeo is coming.
My lord, I will tell my lady you will come.
Do so, and bid my sweet prepared child.
Hie you, make haste, for it grows very late.
Go hence. Good night. Sojourn in Mantua. Give me thy hand. 'Tis late. Farewell, good night.
But a joy past joy calls out on me. 'Twere a grief so brief to part with thee. Farewell.